Guys, is this the nerd table?
Indeed it is. Welcome to This Intro is Stupid.
Yes.
What is up? We are back with our stupid podcast.
Bag table, no?
Yeah, exactly. Screw the fucking tradition of going through trends at the episode because there are none. I don't keep up with that stuff.
That shit.
So let's just instantly move.
Jump into it!
So basically,
we're gonna debunk some stereotypes about Sweden because we are those kind of
or
people.
confirm. It depends. But as if you've seen any of our other episodes, you may know that we are from Sweden.
Because they fucking spread the Swedish propaganda all the time.
Yes, exactly.
Like
okay, so
idiots.
basically, before we begin,
Gib.
how are you guys today?
I think everyone is tired.
I'm
Matthias looks
tired.
especially tired.
Have a headache.
Me too.
You have a headache. Well, we'll be sure to finish this quickly, okay?
I think this episode will be shorter because I don't really feel like recording today either.
Yeah.
I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah, it's been a pretty hectic day.
Yeah, I actually considered messaging you to delay it by 1 week so we didn't have to do an episode today. But here we are, and yes.
Yes.
As previously mentioned, we'll go through some stereotypes and debunk or confirm them.
Yes, and we are
using.
we're looking at an article from theculturetrip.com/Europe/Sweden
You don't have to
/article/13.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
No, that's not nice.
Stereotypes every Swede hates. So
Okay,
now
noise.
the
Okay.
first one says everyone eats herring.
Kinda.
I don't
so.
like herring.
I mean, not everyone. So basically, in my family, we usually have herring at home and eat it when we're too lazy to properly cook. Because it's just easy to get some leftover potatoes and some herring.
Yeah, I prefer just eating potatoes with some butter.
That works too, but I don't really do that much. Okay, so basically,
Wait.
there's another thing. Surströmming.
Is this correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is correct. There's yeah.
Maybe I'm stupid.
In the article, it says that people usually eat it on holidays like Christmas, Midsummer, or Easter, and yeah, that's mostly when you see it. Okay, so as I was saying, surströmming,
Sorstriming.
or surströmming.
Sour.
It's pronounced surströmming, but anyway, people are stupid and think that Swedes actually enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fucking
We don't.
disgusting
Yes, exactly.
when you are
I've
not.
never tasted it, and I still think it's disgusting.
I've smelt it on the beach. Someone left a open canister thing on the beach, and it fucking. I wanted the gas use. No.
It's considered like a fucking challenge to eat it.
Yeah.
Basically, people dare each other to eat and stuff like that.
Yeah. Anomaly has a video where he
Yes.
eats.
The older
it.
folks enjoy it.
Yeah, but that's because their taste buds are fucking. No, I was
They're
just kidding.
dumb.
No, they're not dumb. We should
Okay.
probably move on because
I said their taste
Everyone
bud. Their taste buds are dumb. That's what I
well,
meant.
doing challenges about it is stupid because you're just eating it wrong.
What do you mean?
You're supposed to eat it in a specific way or something.
Yeah, I think
You shouldn't just drink the fucking water
Juice.
and everything.
I think Anomaly had some plate with it.
Yeah, well, you
like
should
a
have
dish.
more. You don't just do fucking tortilla and stuff. You have more stuff on there.
Yeah,
Anyway,
not that I know.
So
but
basically, we don't like surströmming. Okay, next stereotype.
stop clapping hands. This is not food.
Okay.
Okay, well,
all
all
Swedes-
Swedes are blue-eyed blondes.
Well,
Uh,
if they're pure Swedish, then that is correct. But Sweden has kind of changed.
I
you know.
feel that the majority of people have brown hair here. So, I mean, blondes are pretty
Brownish.
common, and it feels like pretty much every other person has blue eyes. But
Yeah, most of the now I'm just gonna say this. Most of the girls are actually blonde and blue-eyed, from what I've seen. If you are excluding the hybrids,
what do you mean?
no, hybrids. No, I mean the
Hybrid car?
those who have immigrant parents or something like that.
What do you? Oh yeah.
Immigrant pasts.
Yeah, but if you're looking at pure Swedish people,
Yeah, then it's quite common. But
Yeah, it's like
it's
only
not everyone, but
most of them.
okay. Swedes avoid conflict.
And
I think
again,
everyone does this.
who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Like what? And also, by the way, we are not completely avoid of conflict when in the Second World War. You know, we sold a bunch of steel to Germany.
Okay,
That's remaining neutral, you know.
I'm just gonna read some here. We're not gonna read out loud because it just gets
Why
annoying.
wouldn't you
to listen.
fucking avoid conflict?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you wanna start a fucking war?
Or take part
I mean,
of one for.
yeah.
They're probably with conflict. They probably mean like I don't fucking know.
But that's
Passive aggressive.
They're not
What
meaning
the
like-
hell? Passive aggressive and.
Yeah, that's a fucking typo. Anyway, with conflict, they're probably not meaning wars. They mean like
The
a
stereotype
fucking
of-
argument in the grocery
This-
store.
the argument obviously sprung up from the ideas that we've been neutral for so long.
Yeah,
Yeah. Neutral.
quote unquote neutral.
Actually,
We were just giving emotional support to Germany.
Actually-
nothing much.
actually spreads Nazi propaganda throughout Sweden, remaining neutral.
Yeah. Okay. So are we done with this one, or is there anything else to say? I mean, so basically, I mean, it's pretty true because we want to avoid conflict so bad that we literally stand on the bus instead of sitting next to a stranger when there's an empty spot.
That's what I call autism.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the next one is they talk like the Swedish chef. Now I've never actually heard the Swedish chef talk. Is it like?
Yeah, something like that. I've not watched the show or anything ever, kind of.
Is
But I've
that how
heard
it
clips
sounds?
and
Basically.
like, I think I saw like a video somewhere with like random surprising facts, and one of them were that the Swedish chef didn't actually speak Swedish.
Whoa,
And,
whoa!
Like, it actually fucking baffles me that there are people living that think that he speaks Swedish.
Oh, this is Swedish.
Yes. Detta är svenska. Vi pratar ungefär så här. Vi låter inte... Anyway,
That
maybe
was
you
the-
should subtitle that.
Everybody loves ABBA. Well, I
I've-
guess it's true.
Kinda.
I've never listened to them much.
Well, that's not a Swedish stereotype. It's a worldwide stereotype.
I mean, they're not bad.
No, their songs are
Whatever.
pretty catchy, but I don't listen to them actively.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer to silence, but it's not something I just randomly turn on while I'm just
The
sitting at home.
dancing queen.
No copyright.
Copyright.
Yes, because we're gonna get copyrights, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
With fucking 10 views, including us, fucking Hugo's sister, and some Spanish person, and 3 others. I don't even know.
But it's still pretty good to avoid.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it'll get like 50 views in 2 years or some shit.
But
If
you
we're
know,
lucky.
the other videos have 50 views.
Oh, which one? Episode 2, I'm guessing.
I think all of them.
Oh yeah, that's pretty impressive.
They're at least at 20 views.
Taxes are really high, apparently.
Yeah, they are.
I've heard somewhere that we're in like the top 5 of the world.
Yeah, taxes are really high.
But
But I wouldn't call this a stereotype.
it's more fact.
Yeah.
Because like, there aren't that many people complaining that the taxes are
No,
high.
because people actually know what the benefits
Because
are.
we're
Yeah,
earning
like-
money to especially to a degree that that it doesn't really affect anyone.
Yeah. So even if the taxes are high, it's normal.
Like, the problem isn't really that the taxes are high. The way they're spent is like a bit weird, but like, we do have free education and healthcare, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there is much to say more about.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck taxes
The
are.
next
pretty
one
much.
is
Hashtag school.
everybody drives a Volvo. Volvo?
The people who have a vehicle major in high school probably drive a Volvo and work at ICA or something like that. But everyone else drives other cars. Pretty
No,
much.
No,
Volvo is like super
Yeah,
popular.
Volvo
Okay.
and BMW.
But I think
Oh yeah, I was thinking about those old square Volvos. But like in general, they're pretty common.
yeah, they're very very common. But you know, you see other cars cars all the
I
time.
mean, yeah, you see them often, but
Swedes are unemotional. Matthias, are you sad?
I'm tired.
So the next one is looking pretty connected, but we shouldn't move on just yet. Are Swedes unemotional? It depends. No, they're not
I don't
unemotional.
really know.
If it's a human, it's not unemotional.
I'm reading here, and it's like that we don't display emotions that much, and I don't really know. I've never thought about it that much.
No, not.
I don't think we're unemotional. We just don't like to show our feelings.
Which is exactly what they're saying.
Yeah.
So the next one is everyone is suicidal depressive.
I don't know.
Long true. Wanna fucking
Probably
die.
true. I mean, most people I know wanna fucking die.
Somewhere
Including
the
LOL,
rumor started
Finland,
that
high
Sweden.
suicide rate and the happiest country in the world.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
But you know,
I
suicidal depressive. Everyone
don't-
doesn't quite add up. How is Sweden even country if everyone is suicidal?
The more suicidal people there are, the less suicidal people there are.
LOL.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's some mind-blowing shit right there.
The more suicide committed, the less suicides committed.
Yes. Do we have anything to add, or?
No, I don't think there is, because we are not like psychologists, and also we don't have any statistics that this is.
No, I
true.
only, but basically
I
everyone.
know that the depression rates are pretty high, but
But
no.
like
Don't we-
basically everybody says they're depressed when actually like 10% of people
I don't-
or something. Or,
I don't think
10%,
Sweden
that's-
has
Where I
that
don't
high.
maybe more. I don't know.
I think Sweden has a pretty low suicide rate.
10% is 1 million people.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Maybe 1%.
I don't know. It feels more than that, but like basically pretty much everybody claims that they're depressed nowadays. But like the rate at which people are actually depressed is
being
a lot lower. I think.
having depression and being depressed are two different things.
Like
Kind of.
someone will be sad for 1 minute and say they're depressed.
Well, something can be depressing. You can be.
You can be like the mood depressed.
Yeah.
Like
But having the mental sickness, depression.
yes, depression is a disorder, not an emotion.
then
Or I mean, I don't know.
having
I
depression
think-
is just not really being sad. It's
I
more
would-
like feeling fucking awful.
I would call depression a state of mind.
Yeah.
Like you're thinking, but you're thinking like. Maybe your friend is like a really happy boy and he be like, oh, I'm gonna eat this banana. While you're like, oh no, I have to scale this banana before I can eat it.
I don't know what you're trying to convey right now.
I
but,
don't know either.
Uh,
Oh well, meatballs for dinner every day.
Not really.
No.
No.
I mean, maybe if you go to IKEA, you'll eat meatballs or
Lola
something.
eats schnitzel at IKEA. Schnitzel gang, high
Schneitz.
five.
I haven't
Schnitzel.
been to IKEA in fucking years, so I don't know. Okay, so basically, sweet meatballs aren't that common. Okay, next one. There's an IKEA on every corner.
That's absolutely not true.
No,
You wanna
I
know
think-
why? The closest IKEA is fucking 10.
At least an hour away.
Yeah. But
From
we
us,
live in a
it's
really
more-
small time, but
Wait,
Time?
time.
Town, you can't speak, and neither can I. I'm gonna Google how many IKEAs there are in Sweden.
Oh no. I
I
think
see
there are like
there's-
50.
There's one in Jönköping, I believe, and that's
Yeah,
like,
that was the one I was referring to.
That's not an hour away. It's like
That's
2.
an hour away.
That is an
It's
hour
an
away.
hour away.
Yeah.
Oh fuck no! I haven't been there like 3 years. I don't want to go to IKEA. Who the fucks want to go there?
I mean, like their food is pretty good, but
Yeah.
it's boring as shit.
yeah. Well,
look at
what-
furniture.
yeah. You look at furniture, boring
Okay,
as
so-
furniture for like 5 fucking hours, then you eat meatballs and then you go home, or you can just stay home and play computer. Play on the computer.
Okay, so I looked it up. There are apparently 20 IKEAs in Sweden, and
That's astonishingly low.
yeah.
because
I
Sweden
expected
is
like 50 to be honest.
because Sweden is a pretty large country when it comes to land.
Yeah, but like there are 424, I think, worldwide, if I remember correctly.
And
Then-
how much of a percentage belong in Sweden, if so?
About 5%, I think.
So 5% of IKEA are present in Sweden.
Considering that there are IKEAs in 50 countries, that's still pretty high. Okay,
Swedes are sexually liberated.
I don't think any of us have the experience to talk about any of
No,
this.
we'll move on. Swedes are reserved. Drink or
Well,
reserved? I think they mean like no.
I'm gonna just read this for a second.
When you be reading for a second.
Lol. It's been more than a second.
I don't really get this one. Like, what the fuck does reserved even mean? I'm gonna look this up.
Like reserved, like they don't want to do anything.
Oh yeah, that's some unnamed people from our group. I'm not referring to you. Don't worry.
Fuck you looking at me for? Fag.
I thought you got offended. You looked offended.
Do you mean like girl?
I don't know. But basically,
Yeah.
it just feels like people in our fucking group don't really want to do shit.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
That's
What the
Picture,
fuck?
There's Danish flag. What the fuck?
We need to take back the country. No, no, please.
Fuck's sake.
It's a solid blue block in Audacity.
We don't have to do this every fucking
Oh,
Yeah,
episode.
this, basically, this podcast
just
is
do-
us screaming into the microphone.
You're just doing this to fill out the time, you fucking retard.
Are we done with that first?
Yeah, that
article?
was the last one.
Okay, you literally have an article.
Yeah, but this one is bad.
This is basically the same.
Yeah, Sweden is expensive. Yeah, it's expensive.
Uh,
Sweden sounds like no. Everyone listens. No, everyone.
Swedes are all tall. How we have an Asian dwarf in our group?
And he's
and
Swedish.
he's not even that fucking short compared to everyone else.
He's considered Swedish for some reason.
He's born here, dumbass.
This
When
list
you
is
call me
more.
dumbass,
Find
but
another
that was
article.
ironic.
Swedes are green. Yeah, we have a pretty green country.
Yes, but people say it's not green for some reason, even though
We recycle.
we import garbage to recycle.
We literally have a system to not throw bottles away, just waste bottles.
Yeah, like
Fuck's
in the
sake.
grocery store, you can put in empty bottles in like a machine, and you get some spare change back. I got legitimately surprised when I found out that wasn't a thing in other countries.
There should be a thing in other countries, like America. Fucking they're like the biggest
Consumer.
nature- Yeah, they have a lot of like bottled water all the time. Why don't they have a fucking pant system?
Recycling system.
Yeah,
It's called pant.
Pants.
Very nice.
eat pant.
Eat pant? Yes.
It's
I
called-
really like to eat fucking bottles.
Don't have a cow, man.
Okay, are there any other interesting ones in that list? It doesn't seem like it.
No. 10 myths uncovered.
Okay,
Swedish
women are
are
blonde
wrong.
and beautiful.
That's what I said, except the beautiful part. But I can agree with that.
Mostly. There are some pretty notable exceptions.
Haha, kossa. Swedes spend their time working
lives.
in meetings.
Spend their working lives in meetings.
Kind of ironic, considering the whole Swede or reserved thing, but this is so true. I recently had a meeting to plan for another
Oh, they're just talking about job stuff.
Yeah, we don't have jobs.
Swedes are
Swedes are
green.
green. We are
I'm
white, though.
fucking white, what the hell?
Huh.
Alcohol is expensive and no.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
pretty expensive.
Yeah, but
I don't know about the price. I haven't.
But
gone
it's not
fucking
hard
buying
to get a
alcohol.
hold of.
No,
Yeah.
it's not hard, but it's actually really fucking expensive.
It's cold and dark.
It's harder to get a hold of. You can't just go to the grocery store and get some fucking vodka.
No,
There's like a separate store which is only open certain times.
It's called the System...
Systembolaget. I don't.
Blags.
Bolaget.
Systembolaget. I don't know how you would fucking.
The liquor
translate that.
store, for fuck's sake, just
Yeah.
say the liquor store.
No, this one is kind of retarded. It's cold and dark.
In winter, yes. In summer, no.
Have you
Depends
ever-
where you're in the country.
Do you know what the winter is?
Yes. In like. That's a winter. I mean,
they mean overly fucking.
if you have seen the last summer, it was literally over 30 degrees for most of the summer. Oh, okay. So basically,
There are
Swedes are suicidal. Yeah, we
Yeah.
already went over. Very funny. We can't seem to find any better ones.
no more. Swedish personality, confidence,
What?
neutrality, conflict avoiding Swede.
I don't. We need to read, but there's like a wall of text for every single one.
Spontaneous visits from Swedes, unlikely. Waiting for the bus like a Swede.
Oh yes.
The bee bumble. More about Sweden and Sweden culture.
And then it's just a bunch of odd. Why are these so bad?
Swedish culture and traditions. I like midsummer.
Smågrodorna.
When you have English podcast, weird Swedish Easter
Okay, can you
traditions.
just leave this site? It's not stereotypes, it's just random things about Sweden.
But this is weird. Weird.
Do you mean?
No, it's weird because this is
If
not
you
weird.
think about it, Easter is such a weird fucking holiday, and we might just speak about it since it's coming up. What do
Hey.
you guys think about Easter?
Hey, bunny, give egg.
Mommy, give candy eat.
I mean, since everyone listening to this isn't seeing our computer screen what fucking articles we're going through, they're probably confused as fuck.
Hey,
Open your house door.
hedgesweden.com/en/Swedish Swedish Easter traditions slash.
They mean the Easter.
Okay,
surprise.
but,
it's basically trick or treating. Only thing we do it in fucking
Easter surprise.
Yeah, and you dress up like fucking whatever it is instead of
Påskkärring.
Yeah, which
Easter bitch.
yeah, that's accurate.
Hello, I am the Easter bitch.
Give egg.
Give egg. I am Easter bitch.
Okay,
9 times out of 10. Va?
why are you reading article names from fucking sports instead of going through what we're actually
No, this
doing?
is not from sports.
That's a sports shirt right there.
No, it's an image, you fucking noob.
No,
9
what the
times
fuck?
Swedes and Danes prove they're totally different.
Okay, do we have anything to talk?
Firefighters feel female
You know,
threat study.
This is how it goes.
Yeah.
Sweden takes Denmark. Denmark get mad, get help, take back Sweden like absolute no one. And now Denmark is bad.
We're not gonna give you Skåne, please fuck off.
Is our bad.
Denmark is basically the annoying little brother.
You cannot. No, it's the retarded cousin.
Iceland?
No.
Yeah, no, Iceland is a retarded cousin.
No.
And Norway is the...
Big brother, no.
Norway is the alcoholic dad.
Norway
Finland
is
is
the-
the fucking, I don't know.
Norway, we're running out of butter.
We're running out of butter.
9 times, but I don't know. Swede bashing.
How about we go through actual Swedish stereotypes as we intended?
I
instead
love
of
when
reading
Swedes-
article titles
Are
on a
Swedes
site about Sweden.
Really all blondes and Vikings?
No.
Firefighters
Can you-
fear female. When you get actual mad.
Uh,
Internal stereotypes.
Oh shit.
what's this? Okay,
Oh,
this is
no.
just a forum thread. I don't want to do this.
Don't
I can't stand forum layouts.
Scandinavian
Scandinavian
Swedish
stereotype.
person,
No.
PewDiePie.
Holy
No, go up.
Swedish person. What?
Go up that one.
This one.
Let's go through that one. These probably gonna be completely identical to the other ones. Top 10 stereotypes about Swedes. You've already passed the list, by the way, just so you know. Scroll up
Why are you autist?
when you don't know how to use a computer.
Honest. Can always trust a Swede. No, I lie all the time.
What unemotional fuck off. Exotic.
What the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Our language sounds like it comes from the
old.
Viking rap community.
Hej, jag är svensk.
Jävlar, det är rätt intensivt.
The cold snow ice chili.
What the fuck is... Oh.
Exotic? It's not exotic. What the hell? Wait.
Sexual liberated.
Do the countries we class as tropical or exotic class us as exotic?
Maybe.
I think they mean that because it's a different environment for what they used to. I think
Independent?
Fuck. Men och sjöman att några
These are so vague. What the fuck?
It just says independent, slow, naive, modern, good-looking, arrogant.
that's
And then like one sentence.
hey, that's me right there.
Good-looking, not the
No.
other part. And health. Health?
Fuck off.
What the flip?
No, you're not good looking. You're sexually independent. Get it? Because you're.
Sexually independent, he's fucking
Yes.
disabled. Wait,
Stereotypes
That one we can go
That
on.
are actually true.
that are
Yeah, that's the
actual
one,
true.
so-
Okay, now we'll see if these are actual true. Swedes are stunning.
Holy
Swedes,
shit.
Yeah, they are stunning. Strange meats are abundant.
we need our episode to be long. You can't just read the title and say one sentence. We're supposed to discuss.
Okay, strange meat are abundant. Yeah.
I think so. Yes.
I've actually been to that particular store on the
Do they
picture.
mean fucking moose shit.
Moose meat is pretty good.
What are you guys'
What kind
view
of,
on the fish car outside the grocery store?
Fish car?
like 2 times a week or something.
When there is fish car, I go not the store.
When I was little, I liked to look at fish car and fish.
Fish core. Hello, I like the fish core.
Hey, I have
Basically,
Pokemon cards.
We eat a lot of.
Why did you waste your money on
You
that?
shut
I
the fuck
don't know why I waste money. What the heck?
Oh,
Good.
oh, this one. Fika is sacred.
What?
Basically.
Yes.
My,
Okay.
My parents. No.
Should the guy on the picture is using a MacBook? What the flip?
Okay, so basically, let's discuss fika.
The Brits are known for tea time, and Swedes are obsessed. I wouldn't call it obsessed. It's just,
It's just something we do.
it's.
Your dad will beat you.
I mean, like, our parents are retarded, so when it's fika, they be like, if you don't come down and eat, you be no internet and the belt.
Yeah, and me, it's like if I ask for fika, that happens. Not really.
Me and the Matthias here have some pretty fika based.
Don't get
Okay,
fucking
shall we actually like discuss what the fuck fika is?
But
Or some-
fika is just basically tea time, and everyone knows what tea time is. Except the fika you can do multiple times a day, which I don't think you can do with tea time.
What the fuck is tea time? They just drink tea.
Yeah, they
I
drink
think
tea.
fika is more food and the socializing focused. I think he just had a fucking something. Anyway,
The country leads in equality between the sexes.
yes, and everyone
Yeah.
still keeps saying
Currently,
that it's fucking patriarchy.
Currently, yes. Soon, probably not. If
Probably
the,
the
have you seen?
polar opposite.
Have you seen the women only festival? That's fucking retarded.
I mean,
Yeah.
that one got shut down for discrimination.
No,
It did.
Yeah.
not the first day at least. Can you stop with the fucking shit?
You stop with the Pokemon.
Why are you fucking throwing it on the floor? I have dogs.
You fucking noob.
Oh, yes, okay. What the fuck we were talking
Country leads in equality. Well, since females are, no, not all females, but like the fucking super mega autism ones, they be like, oh, women only festival, and then what the fuck, there's just a bunch of whales there, like what?
about? What were they expecting?
Beached whales.
I don't.
And then there are fucking transgender males on the stage, like, I mean like transgender women who have gone from women to male, and that's fucking discriminatory because they wanna be fucking called male. Like,
That's
what the
one thing.
fuck?
That's one thing I hate about like feminism in general. I think there was like a only women group or something at like a college campus. I don't remember where it was. Well, basically there was this guy, this transgender guy, like wanted to be female. No, wait, fuck. The women, the transgender women.
Women.
Fuck. Okay, so basically, the transgender women, like the ones that want to be guys, they were totally accepted, like nothing wrong. But the ones that actually wanted to be females was not let in.
Yeah, so the one. That's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
We're leading inequality. The
Yeah,
ones who want to be called female, oh, sorry, women only. What the
Women
fuck?
only. You cannot go in here, you have
Like,
pennies.
this might be the only time that I'm actually defending transgenders who are not extreme by... Wait. The ones who are not extreme. What the fuck am I saying? I don't like transgenders that much.
Okay.
I
And
don't
basically,
care.
I think this is fucking stupid because it's actually discriminatory towards transgender males.
Okay.
And I think that is how did this get like actually put up, or how did it happen?
What do you mean? Like,
How did that festival actually happen?
people like a bunch of
I think that like they had to
there
get
were some rapes, and then everyone was like, "Oh no, men are doing it."
a rape at festival. Oh, let's don't do men.
Yeah, and then the
If
festival...
there was a men-only festival, there would be no rapes either.
Lol.
No homo.
Yeah, exactly.
No, there wouldn't. You know, there wouldn't be a men-only festival because that's sexist.
Yeah. If
But
Like-
if there was, there would
like
be
if
no rapes there either.
we guys, we thought, yeah, they had the all woman, let's do an all male. We would like get so much shit,
Yeah, exactly.
but they
Like,
did not get like any.
There's one thing I've noticed.
I'm
there are,
guessing
like,
that's what got shut
daily
down. because they
situations
didn't get
where there are
any
things
shit.
occurring, like with genders and stuff, where like if you would flip it around, it would be completely different.
Yeah.
And that just bothers me. Like, I'm trying to think of an example right now.
I think I saw something. The Boy Scouts. There was like
Where does it say that it's only for boys in the word Boy Scout?
yeah, the like
Ben Shapiro.
like
Libtard destroyed!
like if they wanna like don't call it Boy Scout, just call it Scouts.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe, if you're a girl, perhaps you should join the Girl Scouts.
They don't get to do the same stuff as boys.
No. Maybe
It
that's for a
seems more
reason.
boring, so.
I don't think they don't get to do that because I don't know. The Girl Scouts usually just they do as like in films, just sell cookies and shit.
Nice.
They don't get to do anything.
But
that
I want
the
those cookies.
Boy Scouts get to do. And
Yeah, but
yeah,
you
that's
know,
kinda.
It's
Right.
like it's more of a culture thing than a discriminatory thing,
I mean,
or more
Yeah,
of a,
but what
it's
I-
only
if
culture.
you're
But I
gonna
get-
make the scouts so that both genders are loud, don't keep the name Boy Scouts. Just fucking merge the two or something.
Girl Boy Scouts.
Just call it Scouts.
Exactly. I mean,
Wood Scouts.
I don't have a
Forest
problem.
Scouts. Just anything, not just Boy or Girl Scouts.
Yeah. I mean, just segregating them in the first place is kind of stupid.
And I also get why, because if you like your daughter want to do the same shit as the boys, then fucking let her and stuff. You're not gonna go to fucking court and try to change the Girl Scout. Like the easiest thing is to get in the Boy Scouts. I get that.
Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
It's for boys.
Fuck off.
But you know, it is for boys. That's why it's called Boy Scouts, you know.
yes, but like,
It's not meant for girls.
it's just for some reason segregated. I don't see the point of it being segregated in the
No,
first
I don't
place.
know either, but I don't think they should have to change it because that's just not how things are.
Yeah, but like, they should have just ditched the whole concept of what they do in Girl Scouts completely and just had one Scout.
Why can't they just... I think they should still remain separated. I don't know for what reason, but maybe the boys are like introvert.
The sex.
The sex, oh
Yes.
no.
But
The
they're
little boy gonna
They're
have...
children, you fucking.
How old do the fucking Scouts go up to in the US?
I think it's
It's
like
like
12.
14.
Oh, okay.
14 to 12.
Oh, I
Ah.
thought
It's
it was more.
Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, and I think like Eagle Scouts some shit.
There is
I thought it was older than that.
there
but
is
okay.
an even
Cub Scouts is too up to fuck. It's you can join when you're 7. The fuck is wrong with you?
I am sorry, but like
I
I thought it went up to like 18 or some shit.
Yes, we have 6 in Cub Scouts. 7-year-old.
I have a solution that would probably work instead of like separating them or instead of merging them. It's supposed to be separated for a reason, you know. Why just not make the Girl Scouts do the same thing as the Boy Scouts?
That would work too.
You could just. Well, why?
Utfart.
Okay.
Well,
should we move on or should
Yes,
we keep talking
Shut.
about this?
I have like why they don't join the like different try to make it different because it would be so much trouble to get the fucking the administration to change because they have their ways and they want to keep them. It's not like you
But
have
it
to
would
go,
be even worse to make the Boy Scouts merge with the Girl Scouts.
No, what the fuck? Don't, they're not gonna merge. Just let some.
No, but that was his idea to merge them.
You don't have to merge.
Or just
Just to make another like scout group where they do
Segment.
the same, not segment, just another company or some shit.
Hmm.
Because the scouts are not like groups; they're companies.
I know that.
Yeah.
We should move on.
Okay, next stereotype. We got very off track,
What
and now we're
to be
36
allowed.
minutes.
It doesn't matter if
Yeah,
we get off track.
It's
you know?
not a big deal.
So,
Okay, the Swedish language is
It's
tricky. Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
We have one of the hardest.
how are you?
language-
Okay.
You
me
don't have to
first.
scroll down. We're supposed to discuss them.
Yeah,
not
I
just say
wasn't.
one
I was just gonna
sentence.
move on so we can prepare.
Like our fucking language. The Swedish language is one of the hardest to learn in the world because we have so many fucking rules.
It's and also
They're
we break
inconsistent
those.
as fuck.
We break those rules all the time.
Yes, for example.
Djupröven.
Excuse me.
Why does it say djupröven? That directly translates into deep ass.
What?
I am Swed. I live in deep ass.
Okay, but basically, the rules are inconsistent as fuck. For example, in English you say a chair, a table. In Sweden we have en or et as the prefix. And there is no rule to which one is where. You just have to learn which one it is for every.
I mean, like for
individual word.
growing up in Sweden, it's easy as heck because
Yeah.
you just know what sounds right or wrong. But for like English people,
Or like fucking immigrants.
anyone else,
Englishman. Ett stol. Nej fuck. Ett stol.
it's still
Ett stol, en bord.
bored,
Word.
En board.
making fun of English people.
Yeah, but
Yes.
we can't really fucking blame them for it.
Yeah, the rules are just weird as fuck.
It gets really annoying, but we can't really be mad.
Like for some less common words,
Fucking-
even I got confused about en or et. I think.
I get more like names of shit.
I fucking spelling sometimes get very weird. Yes.
I don't like how they pronounce like northern words in general.
No, like smorgasbord.
Yeah.
Like what the
Smorgas-
fuck? That is wrong as heck.
Yeah,
It's
just-
pronounced smörgåsbord.
Like hearing those words all the time, you just wanna scream, "Shut up! It's smörgåsbord, not smorgasbord. You're fucking retard."
It's sjuksköterska, not sjuksköterska.
Sjuksköterska.
Yes.
Or like
Sjuksköterska.
you know Thor.
Yeah, it's
the
not
Marvel
pronounced Thor. It's pronounced Tor.
It's not Mjolnir.
Torbjörn.
It's Mjölnir. It's
Mjolnir.
not Ragnarok. It's Ragnarök.
At least get those right.
People ignore the two dots above the O. They think it's just like a fucking.
Oh,
It's an O that you say slightly different. No, it's a different letter. It's pronounced.
you know what? You know how they call there is a band called Motorhead. Yeah, in Sweden.
Motorhead.
In Sweden we call them Motorhead.
Motor.
Yes, MOTÖR.
Yes. It just annoys me. Or when people try to be fucking edgy with usernames or something and just use a fucking or something in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah, and it's like
Instead of
the
an
letter
O.
is called
And then I
ö,
just- yeah.
and it's pronounced ö.
Or just in general using O, Ä, and the 3 Swedish weird letters, replacing A's and O's. Like, brother, may I have some löps? That meme annoyed the fuck out of me because I just read it in Swedish and it sounds retarded.
Brother, may I have some lips?
Yeah, like we don't say loops, we say löps.
Lamps?
And there is with the å,
Möss?
I mean,
lomps.
okay, the moth lamp meme, if you read lamp with an A, it actually sounds exactly like in English,
Yeah.
except the L is a bit different, but
Lamp. Like
Lamp,
English is in the it's in the back of the mouth.
if you want to
Mouth?
say something in Swedish, try to speak as far forward in the mouth as possible.
Yeah, because
Like I'm
that's
doing
how
right now.
And
That's
then you make
also
it,
why we have the fucking iconic Swedish accent.
yeah, because we
Oh
can't
my
get into the
God.
mindset of having it in the back of our mouth.
Yeah, exactly, I
I have
agree with you.
experienced learning like with a language with a lot of fucking rules.
Yeah, I think
Because
there's
German is a fucking.
I dropped out of Spanish because
I
I
think
was
it's-
sick as fuck and missed a bunch.
Yeah,
I
well,
think
Spanish doesn't have as many rules.
Spanish
like
is weird.
like German is a precursor to Swedish, and having fucking studied German for 4 years now, fucking hate it.
you don't
It's
know
so
anything.
fucking confusing.
Yeah, and I think there's something else that our school needs to fix. We practice writing stuff all the time and spelling, but not actually talking English that much.
Yeah.
Like once in a blue moon, they be like, read this text and
Read text and translate.
read
Yeah.
text and translate.
I
That's
hate
the normal
having-
thing.
Or just watch movie, write about movie.
I hate.
I think there
fuck-
should be more talking.
I hate, having to translate the text because just to me, when you have learned something, you don't have to translate it in your. You don't just read like ending up. Okay.
I mean,
okay,
like-
I have to Okay.
I mean, okay,
ending
I-
avslutar.
I-
Oh,
I
you don't
need-
do it. You just
I-
bam. You know.
I need to say something, like, my talking English is fucking bad as shit, boy. Like, I pronounce things wrong all the time, whilst my writing English is fucking almost, it's fucking great, I
Yeah.
must say.
I'm pretty good at writing in English too. I make the occasional grammar mistake, but I
Yeah.
feel like I make more mistakes in Swedish. And like when writing in Swedish in like Swedish class or something, I often find myself in a situation where I know the exact sentence I want to write
In
but
English.
in English, and I'm trying to translate.
I
it.
know more words in English than in
Exactly.
Swedish, I just can't really
I
pronounce them.
never have a situation where I'm typing in English. I know a sentence in Swedish, but I can't convert it to English.
You know, because we are so unaccustomed to actually speaking English, it gets hard for us to pronounce how you're supposed to pronounce the words. Like, because we're so in the front of the mouth, you hear mouth instead of mouth. Or, well, there wasn't really a difference.
Okay, so there's one little funny detail I've noticed at our school, or at least in our class, that pretty much everyone, or a lot of people are pretty shit at English, but the ones who are good are the ones who are epic gamers like us.
Except Matthias.
Yeah, but
It was joke, my dude.
you are pretty good at English, I think.
English.
Anyway,
Mao.
do you guys agree with me that people like us who play games are on
When-
average better at English?
When you're in fucking eighth grade,
Yeah.
and you can't spell Y. They fucking spelled it like. What the fuck?
Like even I think like today and yesterday I just heard some girl in our class trying to was speaking English to a teacher or something. I could not understand shit.
Also, I think it's retarded. The teacher be like, "Oh, we're gonna talk English all the time," and she's the only one who actually talks English all the time because we just sit there fucking silent.
Yes.
She talks Swedish more times than she.
Yeah, then she should. She doesn't talk it all the time, you know.
Yeah, but she talks it more than English.
Sometime, no, I would
Most
not.
of the time.
I would not
Not
agree.
really. I mean, I haven't thought about that much, but I don't think. you're
She
correct.
says like some words in English. No, some words in Swedish. I meant.
It's mostly English, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, most of
and
the
all-
time when like you're going through something or like just anything in general, she talks Swedish, and yeah, I think she should be doing as John. First talking Swede. Fuck, am I already retarded?
English.
Yes.
English, the entire shit in English, and then to the ones that didn't really understand, he comes and explains more.
Yeah, and
Because then, like the ones that actually, learned by hearing, they get more hearing English and knowing how shit is pronounced.
yeah,
Yeah, like basically, I think we mentioned John in the school episode.
Best teacher, I am so sad.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
met
he's-
him I think last weekend, and he was in a wheelchair.
yeah. He
and,
has some sort of disease.
MS disease, I think
Yeah.
it's called.
Yeah, it's something that I don't know. It paralyzes a part of your body, right?
Yeah, he went to
Russia.
Russia.
Yeah, he went to Russia to get the stem cell
Yes,
Stem
stem cells.
operated.
I don't fucking know why stem cells is fucking not allowed in most, like, it's so against.
Kill baby.
It's how the fuck you kill something that's not even alive yet.
Kill baby.
Okay.
Well,
Stem cells are taken from fetuses.
Yeah.
That's from abortions stuff.
from abortions, well then I think it should be alright.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
abortions are allowed. They're performed regularly.
I must say how the fuck we get into abortions.
We went from discussing Swedish to abortions.
And I must also say another thing about English thing. Why the flip are they teaching us British English
Yeah.
when American English is so much more common?
Exactly.
we should probably explain what the fuck stem cells are.
No, I think people are no.
I don't even
I'm
know
just
what they are,
gonna
kinda.
It's
They're
Okay, so basically, a stem cell is
default settings on cells.
a stem. It's a cell that really hasn't got a job. Like, let's say Eddie here.
Yeah.
We're building a
Your average millennial.
huge project in like fucking Minecraft. You're like the brain in this instant. You the one that control the shit. You say to Eddie what the fuck he's gonna build, like a fucking house.
I'm not
basically
even
what it
getting
is.
your example. Just say unprogrammed cells
Default
that
settings.
fucking
Shut
talk
up.
with
I'm
unprogrammed cells that fucking you get, and then they be like, oh, you need these, I become this. You need ear, I become ear.
go die.
You
fag.
need eye, I become eye. You need penis.
Shut the fuck up. I don't wanna.
Okay, we
talk.
should move on to the next one. Swedes are accustomed to the cold and dark. I mean, like, cold ashore, dark, what the fuck?
With the cold.
The Muslims. Are you referring to the Muslims?
I mean, because of the amount, we're slowly and surely getting accustomed, that's for sure. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Cleanliness.
Cleanliness.
Wait,
we didn't even
my
discuss.
room begs to differ.
We
Okay.
didn't discuss this
Oh
one.
yeah, let's discuss it more. Swedes are accustomed to cold and dark.
Well, how are we not accustomed to the cold at least?
I mean,
We'll fucking live in it.
And also
it's a lot darker in Sweden than in other countries.
yeah, but it's not like it's like only in winter.
It's not like, oh, it's 1 o'clock fucking night.
Like in the summer.
The sun. Oh, half an hour has passed. Sorry.
Yeah, well, in the summer.
The sun is up almost all the time.
In summer, some parts of the northern countries they can't even have night.
Yeah,
They
that's
can't
like
have
in
night.
The sun is always up.
That's like in the very north of Sweden.
And
Yeah,
like we
Norway,
don't mean
Russia.
like it's always up. We mean like it's always midday basically.
Yeah, but like here where we live, it's like it looks like a sunset for the whole night, and
Like,
then the sun rises.
The sun goes down at like maybe 12 right
Stop.
now. No, maybe 11, and then it comes back like 3 a.m.
You're talking about sun right now?
I think so. Right
Yeah,
now.
because right now it could sound like 8 maybe? 9? 8? Something.
6 o'clock. I think it's just starting to.
Yeah.
set.
Well, yesterday I know Julius the boy from episode 3, I believe, he pointed out that the clock was 9 and the sun was still up.
Yeah, so it's like 9, 10.
Yeah, it's getting a bit later, you know, it's spring,
and-
so...
Okay, so basically, when it's in the middle of the winter, the sun rises at like 10 and it sets at 3. So you have to walk home from school.
Yeah,
and it looks like night.
School is depressing as shit in winter, I think.
Before I fucking forget, did you guys know, I don't know which year, but they're gonna get rid of summer and winter time and just have one.
Nice.
That's a pretty good change in my opinion.
Yeah, like...
Because it's fucking confusing.
I mean, I don't even know if other time zones have it, so it just confused the fuck out of me, and I had to do research.
like, hello,
everything when-
today you have to set hours before.
And the transitions are annoying as fuck. Like the one where you get 1 extra hour of sleep, that's pretty neat. But the one we had last week, we got 1 less. That fucked me up for like 2 days.
Yeah.
That one actually helped me.
Okay, why?
I don't know. I think I sleep too much. I get tired at like 8, go bed, wake up and be like, what the fuck?
Normal fucking people fall asleep at 11 or something.
I know.
What is even the optimal sleep time for our age?
That's
like my mom says,
seven
my
hours.
mom says it's 10 hours.
It's 7
and
hours.
No, it's 8.
Yeah, exactly.
8, 7 a
8
night.
to 10 hours.
What? I heard it was 7, 6,
What?
7, 8.
Yeah,
I was a fucking.
for our age it's like 8. but
I
my-
was at the doctor like a few weeks ago, and we talked about.
You were
my
a doctor?
Shut the fuck up. We talked about my sleep.
Don't you mean the diet?
Go fuck off,
Okay, I will.
fag. You're fatter than me. Why don't you go to the dietist?
Shut up.
This got
Well,
more
basically,
personal.
we talked about basically how, sleep, and I usually fall asleep at 12 and wake up at 6, and she's like, "Oh, that's really bad. Stop it.
Stop it!
Stop it.
I
Get
mean,
some
6
help."
hours of sleep is like decent. I mean,
Yeah, it's decent, but it's not optimal for our age.
Yeah, but-
8 hours is minimum.
yeah.
I'm below minimum.
I
Yeah,
get
but like-
fucking shit tons of sleep.
If I sleep for 6 hours, like 2 days in a row or something,
That's
I'll be
good week.
fine. But if I
That's a
sleep for
good week.
yeah, but if I sleep for 6 hours for like a whole week, then I'll be dead pretty much.
I always sleep like 6 hours.
Yeah, but
And I'm fucking always tired.
I usually fall asleep at 12 and wake up at 7. So
I fall asleep 7 hours.
Like I push myself to play games with you guys because I don't want to fall behind. But if I was gonna go to bed as soon as I got sleepy, it would be at like 7.
wanna start-
There's something weird. Like I was like having major sleep problems. I was going to sleep at 4 a.m. and waking up at 6 a.m. Before, and then I was like, I'm gonna go run. I go run. I went out running like 5 kilometers, came back, tired, go sleep. Next day, tired, go sleep again without running, and now I fucking sleep all the time. So just go
5
out running.
what the fuck are you becoming?
5
Sanna?
kilometers.
Yeah, I ran.
Why are you
Up the-
becoming Sanna? What the fuck?
What?
Why are you becoming
How
Sanna?
did you
What
run?
the fuck?
Son?
Sanna. What
Oh.
the fuck?
But I don't sleep during the day. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
exactly.
How do you run?
You're right.
No, I ran up there.
Up there.
Yeah, and then I was over there, you know, like at Eddie's place.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I can't go on. So I ran back about to your house, went in the park.
In my house.
No, I went into your house, under your bed. No, and then I went.
Raped my sister.
Fuck.
Why are you using that as an example?
want to
What
die.
the fuck? Matthias, get help!
Go die.
And then I was like, oh, I still have fucking energy. I have unlimited energy, power. And so I run, and then I was like,
Panel in Feed the Beast Unleashed.
and then I was like, oh, I'm getting pretty sleepy, so I'm go home, and then
Hey, what the fuck? What park?
park. I
Park?
mean like no park, like
The fuck you
This
mean park?
forest area up here,
No,
he's
n-
probably talking about.
the one, you know, there's a hill over there, like before you enter Eddie's lane. You know when?
Oh,
we're-
there. I know.
Yeah, I don't really know what to call it. Sub park maybe, midsection park. Anyway,
Are
I
you
was
talking the one by the river, kinda?
No, I'm talking at the
It's-
one
it's
like
one-
you
it's
keep
like
going
a
there.
fucking, you know, like a hill.
Yeah, it's
you
just
keep
like
going.
a hill. It's a basically non-tree area with a hill, and I just ran around there like, what the fuck? What gonna do? Came home, and then all my sleeping problems were solved.
I don't think that's 5 kilometers.
I ran.
That's like-
I ran for like 2 hours,
2 hours.
5 kilometers in 2 hours. What the fuck? I'm slow as fuck, and it took 23 minutes for me to run 2.5 kilometers. So
I don't
Okay.
think
Well, I don't know how I don't know how physics is.
I think that's like 2.5. Just what you just described. But
Well, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, went out running. Fuck ton. No sleep problem.
I'm trying to flex here. 5 kilometers.
No, I'm not trying to
Lol.
flex. I was just trying to. I don't know. You want me to flex? I opened Pokemon card and got Spirit Tomb. Big flex. Not big flex.
I don't even know what the fuck that
If
is.
if you want me to flex, I can just say I can eat at least 6 chocolate bars a day and not gain a pound.
I can think about water and become fat.
I can think about fucking wood and gain like 80 fucking pounds.
Life is unfair.
Did you say weigh 80 pounds? That's really fucking skinny, by the way. You're meaning kilos.
Fuck off. Like,
stones?
and go up, die, fag.
Okay.
I don't.
When you
want-
call someone a cigar
Lol.
in Irish. Let's move on. IKEA and H&M are everywhere. H&M, yeah,
Yes,
they're
kind of.
everywhere.
In every shopping center, pretty much.
Yeah, IKEA, we already covered that, but not as likely.
Okay, don't leave your kronor at home. And
What
then
the
they show
fuck was-
outdated money. What the
What
fuck?
does that even mean?
Uh,
A beer will run you about...
Oh, they mean that it's fucking expensive.
Oh, okay, well,
Yeah,
yeah, it's expensive. If you're not, like, living in Sweden.
Yeah.
with the, don't leave your kronor at home, I thought they meant like fucking crime rate.
Going to green. Going green isn't an option.
It's a lifestyle. Kind of.
Kind
Well, you know, we don't have a choice, so...
No, we
I
have-
mean, like, grown-up people be like, hey, don't use car, and we're like, what the fuck? We don't even have car.
Yeah.
Don't take car. Like the fuck, I am 16.
Telling
I don't
fucking-
even have a fucking moped. Dingo.
Telling 15 and 16-year-olds,
Don't go.
don't car. Don't car.
Don't.
And we be like, bitch, what the fuck? Do not even have driver license.
Yeah, I'm not getting. If I fuck. I can't speak. Forget what I was saying. Anyway, we work too much with the fucking climate in school, in my opinion. It's getting boring
Okay,
because
well.
we can't do shit. The only people who can do shit.
The
are
greenhouse
the
effect
fucking-
is only a theory, not fact.
What?
What are you talking about?
The
No,
greenhouse.
you do not move into that territory. Me and William are extremely separated.
We have very opposing views.
Well,
So
the
th-
greenhouse effect.
Shut the fuck
Shut
up.
the fuck up. The greenhouse effect is people take it as fact, but it's actually just a theory. A game theory.
Okay, but anyway,
It hasn't been proven enough.
Hey.
warming is pretty much proven. Like,
Yeah,
chance
but
that
the
it's a coin-
greenhouse effect is just a theory.
Yeah, like-
a game theory.
The effect
Thanks
is-
for watching.
Hey guys, we need to end the podcast. We went to 58 now.
Oh,
Let's
what the
end on that fucking note.
No.
That's just well, the greenhouse. That's just a theory, a climate theory.
Thanks
for
for
watching.
watching.
Copyright.